Okay, so I found out recently, like the last year or so, that I'm avoidant, and as a female, that's like really not normal, I guess you could say. So here are some things that I've said to my friends lately that I just like to see how they react, because usually most of my friends are anxious, and I just want to know if I'm the only one who does this. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. I have never, as an avoidant, I have never read anything that anyone's ever written in my yearbooks. So in high school, people like write in your yearbook. I would be like, oh, I'll read it like after school's over. I'll like read it in the summertime. No. I've never read them. In fact, I told everybody I hadn't picked up my yearbook yet, and so nobody wrote in my senior yearbook except for this random kid named Forrest, and he wrote, "Thanks for the anthrax." So honestly, that's iconic, and that's the only one I've read, and I love it. I don't know why, but it's like my favorite thing. I hope my kids someday look at that and they're like, "Anthrax? What is anthrax?" The second thing as an avoidant that cracks people up the most, I have no less than, I think, I'll say 12, because I can think of 12 in my head, but if I looked in my storage room, it'd probably be higher than that. Presents I have never opened. They come from like Christmas, Valentine's Day, my birthday. Truth be told, if you don't give it to me unwrapped, or if you don't sit there and make me open it, I won't open it. I won't open it. Okay, here's this other thing. When it comes to guys, I'm like, oh, he seems cool. And I'm like, I'll literally be like, oh, you seem cool. And then I'm like, should probably never see him again. Literally will go through my head. I have this guy's like, the guy in my dreams, like, seems like pretty perfect for me. And he was flying home from a trip. And this one time he's like flying home from a trip. And in my head, I legitimately, if you block him, you'll never have to see him again. You can pretend like this never happened. Yeah. If my friends get too desperate about trying to see me or trying to see me too frequently, I'll just like disappear. And they gotta be careful, because everyone knows that one of my biggest not brags, I wouldn't say that, but one thing that I always held like a lot of pride in, that I thought was because I was so disciplined and so strong, is that I can, in a flip of a switch, pretend like you never existed. Like, ignore you so hard that you doubt your own existence. And I don't mean this like in a mean way. I just mean like, okay, like my cutoff game is so strong. I've also never had a problem with taking back exes. I have this theory. A friend's mom said this when I was in like middle school. She was like, don't eat your poop. If you eat something and poop it out, don't eat it again. I truly have never gone back to a guy. Like, if a guy breaks up with me, we're done. Absolutely done. And we can still be friends, but we are not dating ever again. And I stand by that. It's like a bunch of other things that I do. Oh, I know, or like in my head, I picture that every time I say goodbye to somebody, I will never see them again. So like when I say goodbye to you, it is like truly like, this is it. I'll never see you again. Goodbye. But with that being said, I love a good Irish goodbye. I hate goodbyes. I'll just dip. See you later. Wouldn't want to be ya. Nothing cleans a house faster than me after I text somebody that I really want to talk to. Because I'll text them, literally throw my phone somewhere, and just start doing everything and anything else, because I don't want to see what they respond with. Even when it's like me being like, hey, like this is a really important event. Like, I'm really proud of this. I wanted to tell you. I'm just like, nope. Hide. So I don't know if this is avoidant tendencies or not. Or maybe I'm just a weirdo. I mean, that is believable in and of itself. So